My name is Tara Charlotte Adede, yeah baby. Yes, I do still want more kids. Do I still want 7 kids? No. I would definitely go back to Ghana. Ghana is, I ended up with a C-section. It's Q&A time! Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Adede. I make a video once every week about natural hair and lifestyle and everything around it. In this video, I'm going to answer a few questions that you guys have been asking me. I announced on a few platforms that I'm going to do a Q&A, so you guys sent me a bunch of questions and I'm going to go through it with you guys. So yeah, it's pretty much general questions about everything, and I have the questions here on my phone. I screenshot it, so I'm going to go through it with you guys. So the first question is, will you be flying to Ghana and when will you be coming to Germany? We really like to meet you. I really don't know when I will be going to Germany, but I will announce it on my social media platforms that I'm going to Germany, and if you would like to meet, maybe we can have a drink somewhere or something like that. About Ghana, I'm planning to go to Ghana next year December, so this year December I am not going to Ghana, unfortunately. We just have to be a bit stable here before we start traveling again. There's a lot of things that we have to just adjust to and set up and all those things. So yeah. The next question is long distance relationship. How did you do it? That is a good question, and I get pretty much a lot of questions about this via mail, so I answer it through the mail. This is a question that I cannot just really answer it really quick in this Q&A. So let me know if you want a different video, or maybe you want a series of video about me talking about long distance relationship and how it worked for me and what I did to make it work, and how I kept the fire burning all through the distance and all those things. So if you want a separate video about that, let me know and I'll start a series on that topic. So the next question is, I think I've heard you mention that you are a nurse. How is nursing like in Holland? Shifts, flexible, just general? How is it being a nurse in the Netherlands? To answer this your question, I don't know exactly how to answer it because I don't know how it is to be a nurse in other countries, so I wouldn't know what I'm comparing it to. But anyway, in Holland, if you're a nurse, you you have shifts that you work on. You have a morning shift that starts mostly somewhere between 7:30 to 3:30. Sometimes you go 8 to 4, and then you have afternoon shifts that start from 3 to 11, and then you have night shift that starts from 11 to 7:30. The times might change a little bit depending on the company that you are working with, and also depending on the company you are working with, you don't necessarily have to do night shift. Like the company that I am working with right now, I don't have to do night shift, so I only do morning and evening. And even I have the choice to choose if I want to do only evening or evening. The majorities of the time I have that choice. From that, as a nurse, you can also choose to, depending on what your specialty is, you can also do like a clinic, or you can also go like door-to-door nurse. I don't know how to explain that, but you take care of people in their houses. Like I for instance I am specialized in psychiatric nurse. So I can choose to work in a clinic with psychiatric patients, or I can choose to treat psychiatric patients in their house, and that means I will go to their house and consult them in their house and give them their possible medication or inject them or something like that in their house and all those things. Yeah, I hope I answered your question. I don't know exactly what you mean or what else you want to know. If you want to know more, just text me and I can tell you more about it. The next question is, what skin product do you use? The main skin products that I use is 3 products. I have also a video about my skincare routine, I think from a year or 2 years ago. Really, there's not much that have changed around that, because yeah, I don't think doing too much to your skin is really beneficial for your skin, and I haven't seen any results by doing a lot to my skin, and I really don't have the time also to do that. But all I do is I wash my face with my African black soap. I moisturize my face with my shea butter, and sometimes I use my cocoa butter combined with shea butter, coconut butter, any kind of whipped shea butter that I have. I use it on my face, and I do my once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks. I do a max with my aloe vera leaf, the one I use for my hair as well, which I will link up here somewhere. The next question is, will Frank permanently be staying with you in Amsterdam, and how is he adapting? Frank and I are living together right now in the Netherlands, and he is adapting pretty well. I think it just doesn't take 6 months or 7 months to adapt to living in the Netherlands. It takes like a while. So yeah, he is still in the adapting process, but so far so good. He is doing fine. The next question is, how does your husband find it living in Holland now? Language and everything, has he started to work? Frank is still adjusting to living in the Netherlands. He has I think a month or 2 ago started his business here in the Netherlands, and he is also starting to learn Dutch as well, and he is also doing his driver's license, because Ghana driver's license doesn't work in the Netherlands. I think it works only for 3 months, and then you have to switch over to the Dutch driver's license. So he is doing all that. The next question is, how did you manage to trust in a long distance relationship? I think it's more important to trust the person that you are with. It's really not necessarily about the process, because if a guy is going to do something like cheat or not going to be faithful to you, I don't think distance really makes a big difference. If a guy is going to do stuff, he is going to do stuff. Either he is with you right with you, or a few miles away. So I think it's important to get to know the person you are with, and get to trust that person as well, and not necessarily the process of it being a long distance or a normal relationship. If you want me to do a different separate video about long distance relationship and how to go about it, and do's and don'ts and all those things, let me know, and I'll start a series about that. The next question is, what would you advise your 20-year-old self, knowing what you know now? That is a very good question. My advice to myself, if I was to be 20 years old right now, will definitely be never to be afraid. Like, never to be afraid to do that which you want to do. Never be afraid to pursue your dreams, your career, like anything that which you want to do, that you feel that you desire to do. Never be afraid, and never let somebody else tell you otherwise, because there's always a greater power that is supporting you. I believe in God. I'm a Christian, so I believe that God is supporting me, and everything happens for a reason. I don't know what you believe in, but you always have to believe that there is a greater power out there in the universe, something out there that is really supporting you. So never be afraid to do that which you want to do. Choose your own path. The next question is, what do you do for a living? Most of you know that I am a practical nurse, specialized in psychiatric. I also have businesses that I'm running online, and I am into YouTube, or I do YouTube, and I also blog online. The next question is, what is the best part about being a mom? Well, I think this is not a question that you can just answer in just one thing, because being a mom is really the greatest thing ever. It's like, being a mom itself is really the best thing that ever happened to me. But if I have to choose just one thing, I will say that it's just the experience of feeling so much love for somebody, like so pure and so magical and so deep, that if even something happened to the child that you cannot even imagine something happening, and if something happens, like Andre started crawling, and he was sitting on the ground, and he started sitting, and he'll be a bit shaky, and he'll fall on the ground, and he's crying, and he has so much pain that I just cry with him. Like, that's how deep it is, and I think it's so beautiful. And yeah, I think it's really beautiful. The next question is, how old are you and Frank? Frank is 34 years old, and I am 30 years old. I'm turning 31 in 3 weeks. Yeah, in about 3 weeks. Wow. The next question is, how did you maintain your weight in your pregnancy? I didn't maintain my weight in my pregnancy. Well, I didn't gain that much weight, but all I know is I didn't eat the first 3 months. I kind of ate a lot. Like, I was hungry all the time. I woke up middle in the night and I would be eating a lot and all those things. But after the first trimester, I pretty much went back to my normal normal way of eating. So I didn't gain a lot of weight during my pregnancy, and that made it also very easy to lose all the weight. The next question is, when are you and the family next visiting Ghana? I lived through your vlogs. Thank you very much. Probably next year, December. I think I answered this in a similar question before. The next question is, can you do a house tour? Not yet. If I'm ready to do a house tour, I'll definitely let you guys know, and I will definitely do it and just post it. But I do have a house tour about my brother's house, so if you're interested in that, I'll put that up here so that you see that. The next question is, hi Adede, you are one of my favorite YouTubers. Have you and Frank decided where you are going to live together? Thank you very much. For now, we are going to be in the Netherlands, and in the future we are planning on moving to Ghana together, but we need to plan it well and get things in place, and yeah, just plan it well, because right now we have a baby that will be coming with us if we are going to Ghana, so you need to make your plan like waterproof. The next question is, how do you balance motherhood and being a wife and work? That is very difficult. That's a good question, by the way, and the answer is I am still working on balancing it. I find it very difficult to combine everything together, especially when it comes to managing your time and where do you invest your time in and all those things. So yeah, I find it pretty difficult, and I'm still in the process of combining it and managing my time and all those things. So yeah. The next question is, when are you making a video of you and Frank talking to us? I'm still in the process of convincing Frank to be on my channel, and if he does agree, then you'll see him very soon on my channel. The next question is, are you back to work, or do you all have a year of work post pregnancy? Yes, I am back to work in the Netherlands. You have 3 months post pregnancy, and then you start working, which I think is way too less. The next question is, how is your husband acclimating to living in Europe? Any regrets about where you choose to live? Frank is doing fine. At the moment we are still getting used to being together and with our son and living in Europe together and all those things. So at this moment there is no regrets and all those things. So the next question is, will you ever immigrate back to Ghana or stay in Holland? I think I would definitely go back to Ghana. Ghana is where the heart is, but right now I just need to get some things good in place and have a good plan, waterproof plan, before we decide on the move and all those things. But yeah, it's definitely in the plan. The next question is, how old is the baby and is he sitting by himself? Andre is at this moment 6.5 months, and he is sitting by himself, and he has started even I don't know if I can say that it's crawling. It's more swimming. It's more swimming or to pick what he wants, so he's definitely in the process of crawling. The next question is, a day in a life with a baby, please, love you. I'm assuming that you want a day in a life with a baby. I will see what I can do around that. I'm not sure if that is something that will be interesting for most people. Let me know if you like to see that, and otherwise I might film something like that, but then on my Instagram stories or Instagram TV or something like that. Okay, the next question is quite long. I have to filter it and see what the question actually is. A question will be, what language do you intend speaking with Andre at home? I've noticed that Ghanaians like speaking English at home with their kids, even in Ghana, which is sad. Also, considering how culturally conscious you come across, why the English name Andre and not just Nkwa? Andre is going to definitely learn Twi. We speak Twi with him, and we also speak English with him. and we speak also a few some Dutch with him, but I think he will learn Dutch when he starts school in the Netherlands, if he does start school in the Netherlands. But we do speak Tree with him because I find it important that since we have it in our future plans to be moving to Ghana, I found it important that he can communicate in a native language with other kids, and we do also speak English with him because English is one of the most popular language of the world that a lot of people speak, so it's also important for him to speak. And the Dutch language, that will definitely come if we stay in Holland. That will definitely come when he starts school, so we are not bothered about that. The name Andre, we chose to give him Andre because we named him after somebody who means a lot to us. So that's why we added Andre and not just Inqua and then his surname. The next question is, how was the whole birth experience? Did you go natural? Will you be doing a birth story? I plan to do a birth story. I just haven't... yeah, I think it just went out of my mind or something, because I was definitely going to do a birth story, so I will keep that in my videos for coming weeks. And my birth experience was eventually was good. It started pretty heavy, and no, I didn't go natural. I went natural for 72 hours. I think I got 3 days. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. And even Monday, yeah, anyway, let's 72 hours, and then I ended up with a C-section, so so I had to have epidural, so yeah. The next question is, do you wear weaves? If not, why not? I must say that weaves, I don't have anything against weaves, I just don't wear them because I don't have them, and I don't find the need to go and buy them. I don't wake up thinking, oh, what weave should I buy right now. I rather wake up or go to sleep thinking, what hairstyle am I going to rock, my natural hair or something like that. So I don't have anything against weaves, but it just doesn't cross the mind. The next question is, has becoming a mother for the first time changed the way of you viewing your future? Do you want more kids, etc.? Yeah, becoming a mother for the first time definitely do change your future perspective. Like, you are not alone anymore. It's not just you and your husband. You have a kid you have to take care of. Like, you have a human being that you're responsible for. So yeah, it does change a lot of things. Do I still want more kids? Yes, I do still want more kids. Do I still want 7 kids? No, definitely not 7 kids, but I do want more kids, and I don't know how many kids are going to be, but I do want more kids. The next question is, what have you been doing to lose weight? You have done... What have you been doing to lose weight? You have done well. I haven't been doing much, or I don't consider myself doing much to lose weight. I think the first period of having the first 3 months before I started work, I was breastfeeding, and I think that helps a lot with losing weight. And apart from, after 3 months I started working, I had a lot to do. I'm working as a psychiatric nurse. I am also working for myself, and now I also have to be there for my family and all those things. And if there is something that maybe contributed, is maybe drinking moringa tea every day, or drinking dandelion tea every day, and all those things. Maybe something like that contributed to it, but yeah, I don't think I was doing anything extra. But thank you very much. The next question is, what type of contraception are you using? I'm not using any. The next question is, will you be doing African cooking videos for your GH sisters, for your Ghana sisters to learn? That's interesting question. If you know me, or you've watched a few facts about me, you know that I don't like cooking, so no, I won't be doing cooking videos. I can't cook, and I do cook, but I don't like cooking. I don't enjoy anything about cooking. No, so I won't be doing cooking videos on YouTube. The next question is Frank staying in Holland, or will he be going back to Ghana? Frank is staying in Holland. The next question is, what is your full name? My name is Tara Charlotte Adede, yeah baby. and then my surname. The next question is, how is marriage life, and is Frank staying with you or is he there for holidays? Frank is staying in Holland at this moment with me, and marriage life has been amazing, especially having your husband close to you every time. It's just perfect, and having my baby is just amazing. So guys, I think that I went through all of the questions, at least the question that wasn't repeated. But if you have the feeling or the idea that I forgot your question or something, just hit me on Instagram with your question again, and I'll personally reply to you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other questions or any video requests that you want me to do, let me know in the comment section below. I'm looking into trying to start a few series right now, so that will keep me consistent in that which I'm doing. I'm trying to go more into long distance relationship, because I've noticed that I get a lot of questions around that subject. So let me know if that is something you like me to do a series about. And I'm also going into a series about Ghana, because I also get a lot of questions about people wanting to move to Ghana and don't know what to do or where to start and all those things. So I'm looking into starting a video series about these two subjects. And of course, I'll keep on doing my natural hair videos. So if you have any natural hair video requests, or you want me to do something, just let me know. Yeah. Okay, I'll speak to you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you actually did like this video, and I'll speak to you in my next video. Bye guys, love you.